Psycho-Philosopher prediction of future. Part 2, soul and future death, birth, reincarnation, soul and mind their way to specially vision. Some things that are good are harmful. Good energy waves are good for us in a place where they are good and give us good health. Unclean food, water, or other substances containing chemicals or other substances that are stagnant can make us sick. That is why health enthusiasts say that we should follow sushi cleanliness. Similarly, Mind Mad Hannah will reveal many more things that are useful to people. Why do I get such thoughts? Shouldn't others also get them? There is a principle for that. I am a meditator consistently. In that meditation, I keep my mind neutral. I don't let any thoughts enter the mind, but they keep coming. If we don't get any thoughts, we will remain in the illusion that we are sleeping. That is why many types of thoughts from nature surround our mind in a neutral mind. If they are formed in a serial cue methods manner, they are remembered. That is, they are known to the conscious mind. Some types of thoughts are not remembered when we are in concentration. That is, when we are in meditation. We are in the illusion that we are sleeping. But if that is not true, those thoughts are not known to our conscious mind. They remain in the subconscious. Thoughts are transferred to those who are tuned to our mind, or we receive them from them, or we receive them from nature. A good example of this is when a person comes to our house. We think about you right now. We think that you will receive a telephone call from us, or we think that you will come yourself. In the meantime, we think that you have come or met us. Every person has a little great experience. The reason for all this is that their mind tune meets our mind tune. When the radio was invented, there was a person reading the news long distances. If we hold the radio and set the tune, we listen to the news. Now in this modern era, we change the channels and set the channels we want and listen to the news or watch interesting music or songs or movies. The reason for all this is that the electronic waves in our homes are formed when the TV waves in our homes are tuned together. These are great advanced devices discovered by scientists. For example, TVs, computers, YouTube channels, etc. And what science cannot reach. If we keep our mind as empty, if we keep it neutral, nature will tell us some messages. If practice is more, we may know more messages and information, but we are not able to express them because we are in the circle of our emotions, problems, or the influence of the environment. All this happens in a systematic way. Processes. Our habits cannot put them in a sequential order and say some sentence. Now in this context, I want to make one thing clear to you. In our world, there are different types of education, some of which are available to science, and some of which are not available to science. Such information is only 30% to 70% true. The rest is 0%. Therefore, only opinions expressed with a clear mind are 100% true, but this is not available to science. We are making humanoid robots according to what our science has found. That is, according to what science has found. They are now a luxury. In 2030, they will become a necessity. They will become a necessity for every family. I told you a few months ago on the back YouTube channel that robots will worship us as gods, and they will become people. Especially robots will worship gods, that is, scientists, rich people, political leaders as gods. Now, according to some intellectuals, robots will kill us, which is a complete lie in my opinion. I will explain to you how. In the past, just as DNA molecules and genes have become energy, the sensors and chips that robots create in them are extra electronic devices. That is, important tools. They have fear, cowardice, danger, difficulty, sentiment, extra, which we have in many ways. If we convert them into electronic waves and insert them into the devices that make robots, they will behave like us. Just as God created hunger and fear for us, if we create them with some types of fear, we will receive worship from them, just as the God who created us is not in our way. They are in different places. They are people. When robots become people, we will also automatically move away from them. Sorry, I'm not an atheist. If I were not a theist, I would have spoken somewhat harshly in an attempt to convey the truth. I am also a normal person. I have a wife and 3 children. Now, if we take the frog as an example, the frog looks up from the well and thinks that the world is his own. Its scope is limited because the earth looks around in the water. As much space as there is on the earth, There is also as much space above it, so it thinks that this is the world. We also think that the world is our own, whether it is on the earth or in the sky. But the truth is not that. If we go beyond our scope and go further, we will see many different universes, Milky Ways, and star systems. Everything has an end. If we die in 100 years, some will die in 1,000 years. Others thousands of years, millions of years, they continue their existence. It must not be lost. Again, a new generation must emerge from it. This is a cycle. Repeat, repeat, repeat. With this, I'm ending this episode. If you have any doubts, ideas, or new things that you want to tell me, let me know and I'll try to clear your doubts. Goodbye, your Psycho-Philosopher.